Hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. We're here again.
I like that you had like the puppet intro.
Yeah. Hello.
Because this is a puppet episode.
It is. Yeah, it's quite a lot of debauchery being
Oh
covered
my
in
God.
these two movies for sure.
Oh, I'm getting flashbacks.
Well, welcome to Fuck This Movie.
Yep. There is some fucking in this movie too. Actually, both.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's zombie fucking in
Yeah.
one, which
Hell
is
yeah,
like
dude.
Yeah, there's two movies.
unprecedented.
It's a double feature. That voice is John Brown. He's too old to be cool.
That is me.
And then we have the man who watched everything, Mr. Reese Weiler.
Hello.
And I am also a person who speaks on this
Remains
podcast.
nameless
Yeah.
in spirit.
So, guys, I want to start this off with a little news.
Okay.
I talked a little bit with you, John, about this, but you guys hear this new project, The Continuing Adventures of Cliff Booth?
No?
Okay, so The Continuing Adventures of Cliff Booth is a kind of indirect sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay. I didn't remember the name.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Directed by David Fincher, written by Quentin Tarantino, produced by Netflix.
This is odd.
Yeah.
What a weird thing.
Brad Pitt reprising his role.
Nice.
Like, I think it was one of those things where, like, Tarantino was gonna do it, but then, like, it'd be movie number 10, so that'd be his last movie. And kind
Or
of
you could just, give that whole shtick up and just keep making movies.
Right.
Yeah, it could be a thing. But anyway, this film is going to be set 8 years after the original events, and it's going to star Brad Pitt's character as kind of like a Hollywood fixer
Right.
kind of a deal. So I don't know, seems good.
That's
Like,
pretty funny. One of the movies that I just watched is Brad Pitt as a fixer.
Yeah.
Not a Hollywood fixer, but a fixer.
In what movie?
Wolf's
Oh,
Apple
yeah.
TV, George Clooney.
That's going to be the first ever sequel to a Quentin Tarantino.
I never watched that movie because I think that the title is retarded.
It's pretty generic.
That's not a word.
Yeah. No, well, it's actually fun because it's very much like, because KO came up and started, like, "We guys watch?" I'm like, a movie that you're going to need to watch Pulp Fiction first before you can really appreciate it, because both of these guys are the fucking wolf from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were going for, and I kind of appreciate it.
Okay.
Because
You know.
they are plural wolves.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, it's kind of a weird setup for that movie for Tarantino to step down from directing like that. But I mean, such a good director, and if he's writing,
It's very interesting because that's, I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood doesn't make me think of David Fincher at all.
Well, they said this was going to be more of like a grittier, darker, like noir
Yeah,
type deal, which definitely feels more David Fincher. But
that could be cool.
But Tarantino in a recent interview was talking about it and like how like he kind of wanted to do it, but it was more like he didn't really have the energy to do it, but he liked the writing, he liked what he wrote, and he considers David Fincher to be his favorite director, and he said that he and David Fincher are the best two directors in Hollywood, which nice to put himself in that ranking.
Yeah.
But,
you know.
so
As you do.
so he was good with it and excited about it. So
Yeah, I mean, that seems. I mean, I loved the story, so I'd love to see where it gets taken and what other like altered real world relevance it has. You know. If they're going to play into anything like that again for the sake of the sequel, like get mixed up in some other not real world setting.
yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll be. That'll be very curious to see if real world characters will play into it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
What
mean,
you just said.
Are they
basically-
gonna fuck with history more?
Yeah, I feel like they kind of.
they're already in an alternate reality now.
Yeah, they done did it. So
Yeah.
now it's like, how much is that going to track and carry through? So yeah, I think that's really
Very
exciting.
interesting. This is going to be David Fincher's fourth movie with Brad Pitt. They've got a pretty good track record.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch Benjamin Button. I've only seen that once.
You know,
I don't know
I've
if I
never
ever-
actually seen.
Yeah,
that
I've never
movie.
seen it
really?
either.
I've
got
always
around to
wanted
it.
to, but like it's one of those things that I'm always just like I've always wanted to see this movie, and like the person I'm with at the time is like, yeah, I've seen it. It's good, but it's like really long. And you look and it's like 3 hours, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess I want to watch it by myself on a day where I have nothing to do because nobody who's seen
Which
it
is
wants to
hard
watch
to
it. I
line
guess I
that
should
up.
watch it with John Brown because he hasn't seen it.
I want to
Yeah.
rewatch it. Maybe it'll just
there
be an
we go.
upcoming pick. It's only 2 hours 45 minutes, so it's not.
It's a good
Not
solo pick.
egregious.
It's not
you know?
even in the top 3 longest movies we've done for the
Which
podcast.
I'd like to point out that we are doing today, by my count, movies 91 and 92, which it really seems to me like movie 100 should be a standalone,
Right.
like one
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
And in order to do that,
Gotta do some planning.
we would have to have another one movie beforehand. So, like, just
Yeah.
something to think about.
Okay. Okay.
What?
We're
Okay.
I
now
can think.
in,
I've got to.
Let me. Okay, so today's 92, right? So
Yeah.
are you doing a double feature?
I am doing a double feature, so I will have numbers
93.
93 and 94.
So we have 5 more.
So, but I am perfectly capable of picking
Oh, wait, no.
a solo movie
If we do. Oh wait, yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Well,
because 92 plus 2.
what
is
should we?
94.
What do we? Should pick 100 be like a? Does somebody get the 100th pick? Or,
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna fall that way.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Um,
We'll figure it out.
yeah.
I was gonna say
Cross.
we could just pause the cycle and do Benjamin Button since all of us want to see it.
Is Benjamin Button 100th movie worthy?
No, it would be the single leading up. To
Oh, the single
to
leading
get
up.
us lined up for it.
I mean, that's something we can consider. I also have a friend of the podcast is like dying to get in on this for like do a guest spot.
Yeah.
I meant to talk to him this last weekend,
That could be fun too.
but my thought was like I'm good with it. Like he wants to do actual picks. Like he actually has like a couple of 70s movies he wants to do as like a double feature, and like I was like, well, in my mind I'm thinking if you go through the process with us, like so if he watches the movies with us and does an episode with us with somebody else's picks, and then we let him make picks and do like a one-of episode or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's a consideration, but that might be after this 100th film thing.
Yeah. I mean, this all sounds very rapid, but realistically, it's
It's like 4 or 5 episodes.
Four
away.
episodes,
Yeah,
so about
it's a-
2
If we
3
don't
months.
do one-offs, it's 4 episodes away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's still cool.
So we're
cool
looking
to
at
do some
probably
planning.
6 episodes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely something to consider for whoever it falls on. We can maybe agree on a film too. You know, if not Benjamin Button, just really think collectively together what is the 100th
Yeah.
episode worthy film.
Yeah,
Do some-
and
we'll
I
have
think
to do
that's
some
important.
talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is an important distinction.
Should it be something none of us have seen?
I kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say that we should make a rule right now where the 100th film should be a standalone.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't matter if you pick 2 movies
Oh
or
yeah,
one
that's
movie.
true. So it could be any of our pick.
Once we get to
however it
99, like if if in like 3 things we're at 98, then that next person has to do one movie, and then we have to do one movie because
Yeah.
because you're going to be 99, 100. So
Okay.
so
Fuck
there are
yeah.
going to be a couple one-offs in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, we kind of just like just slid right into
Yeah, double
featureville,
features.
like
Yeah, we did
without much
It's
planning.
easy
It just
to
kinda
do
seemed
because the thing
natural.
about
Well,
double
if you're
features,
doing a double feature, I'm
Yeah.
doing a double feature.
double features are fun.
It's fun to
because
pair, you know?
It
Yeah.
is fun to try to pair things,
Yeah.
and it's another way to judge. You're like, dude, those are trash picks because not only did I hate the movies, but they didn't go well together.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
Well, sweet.
is a thing you could say.
I'll definitely keep that in mind.
All right.
So,
So anyway, now that we got that little news out of the way, you guys been watching anything
yeah. I
spectacular?
guess since I mentioned it already, I guess we can all lead and we can talk about wolves.
yeah.
And
I've been curious. Like I've been.
it was
much-
fun, man.
I don't think I've watched any of the Apple TV movies. I've only watched like the series.
I have watched that and
Not on Apple, but you've probably. I mean, Killers of the Flower Moon.
Oh, right.
That's an Apple TV.
Yeah, but that's not like. I mean,
was
I
it produced
guess.
for
It was a theatrical. Was Wolf's a theatrical release?
Not wide
don't
release,
think
but
so.
like currently the only place to watch Killers of the Flower Moon is
is
on.
on
Yeah.
which I need to do that as well. But
Yeah.
now this is the second film that I've watched from Apple. The first one was that like treasure adventure movie with the guy from The Office and Natalie Portman, which honestly was a fine movie. I didn't have any problem with that movie. Wolves was another. It was a fun movie. Like I enjoyed, I enjoyed the interaction of the characters, them playing.
That guy from The Office, by the way, he should be referred to as Emily Blunt's husband.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie.
That
okay,
movie,
I was lost what you were talking about.
Yeah, I can't even remember. It was Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Fountain of Youth.
I was excited by like the idea. It looked like
Have you seen this?
No. I saw the trailer, and then it looked kind of like a National Treasure type.
No,
movie.
I mean it has that energy, but it's like,
but
it's
it looks
a lot better. It's
it's better than National Treasure.
I've heard nothing but bad things other than what John has said about it.
I don't know.
I really like the National Treasure movie.
I don't think I really. It's the same fucking kind of thing.
But I mean, like,
energy.
Indiana Jones, that we don't really get a lot of just big, fun adventure movies.
And I think it satisfied that for sure as a big, fun adventure movie. And I think that, I enjoyed it more than what I remember of National Treasure. Maybe I can give National Treasure a go again, and maybe it's better than I remember. But I always remember,
You're probably good on that.
steal the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, no, like this one's just like, I don't know. That one, like that, exactly right there. Like, that seemed fucking cheesy to me, so. But yeah, anyway, Wolves is fun. It's pretty much what I would have expected from it. Still enjoyed the energy it had. It definitely had a lot of energy. It definitely was a very fun movie. Their characters bouncing off of each other is kind of a generational thing. Like Brad Pitt's a slightly younger Wolf than George Clooney. I mean, really, they're not that fucking far apart anyway, so that's kind of silly. But no, it was pretty well put together.
That they are apart.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, really,
they just read as slightly.
Yeah, I mean, Brad Pitt looks a little bit younger to a degree still because the guy ages super fucking well. But I mean, the characters at least
pass for like fucking
they
38.
put themselves at some distance from each other age wise. But yeah, no, it was worth the watch, and I kind of got that was the bit, playing off of the fixer from Pulp Fiction, and I think it captured the idea well. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like Brad Pitt though quite a bit, so it's pretty easy to enjoy a movie that he's in, especially if it's even like halfway well put together.
Yeah, he's pretty much always good.
Yeah, for sure. And there's the other supporting role was this young kid who you think is dead at the beginning of the movie, and then like
spoiler here. I haven't seen this film.
Okay, I'll leave it alone so you can check it out. But he ends up being a character, and he's pretty fun too. Other than that, movie-wise, I went to the theater and watched Weapons.
Ooh.
Which was pretty fucking solid and pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's definitely...
I'm hoping to watch that one this week. There's like a lot of shit out this weekend that I want to see.
Know.
Like a lot.
I gotta like rush.
Which is fucked up. I talked to our friend of the store that should be in the know of these things. I'm like, hey, what shit do you have coming out? And he's like, nothing really. Like,
there's 4 movies coming out this week that I want to see.
Hard to say, that guy kind of sucks at his job.
Because Toxic Avenger is coming, but it only has like 1 showtime a day.
Yeah, when is offhand when that showtime is?
John.
There's a 9:55 on Friday.
Yeah, there's a 9:55 on Friday, and I think a 9:55 on Saturday.
Ooh, I can't do the Friday, but I might be able to do the Saturday.
Maybe I'll do that. I know the family's gonna want to watch it too, so I think I'll probably end up seeing it twice. It's only Friday and Saturday?
No, those are just the ones with late showings.
We know it's not going to be there for very long. And so like I feel like if you want to see it, you should see it Friday or Saturday night.
Right.
Its showtimes are listed all the way through Wednesday, and every day besides Friday and Saturday is a single showtime of 7:30.
Ooh, I can probably see it with the family on Sunday then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7:30.
Groovy.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would not push it past this week. I assume it'll only be here.
No, I mean, if you guys wanted to check it out, we could check it out on Saturday possibly, and then I could check it out with the family on Sunday.
Yeah, I could possibly be in for that.
Give some money to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, Weapons, it was good. I really enjoyed quite a bit of it. It's some pretty funny parts. There's definitely some things that I didn't like a whole lot. Like there's a very kind of drawn out. It's not drawn out. There's an intro sequence that kind of sets up the story, which I don't hate, but it's narrated by a little girl. And it takes probably a little bit longer than it should have, but as I was watching it, I'm just like, kind of don't need the little girl narrating this
And she's
intro.
only in... She's in that intro, and then she's in the outro, and she's not a character you're introduced to.
And I don't think it. I just
Yeah.
don't think it needed that. Like, I think actually it probably would have been. I just no actual dialogue on the intro would have been perfectly fine, because like the imagery really did convey quite a bit, and I think it would have been cooler and lent to the mystery of the film a little bit more if it did just show a sequence of events as opposed to it being spelled out specifically in kind of a droll way by a little kid. But and the only other thing I'd have to say is, like, you know mostly what's going on. Well, you know what's going on. Yeah, I'd say mostly still. Mostly what's going on by the end of the film. But when the film ends, you don't know why or what really was going to go on. So it was kind of weird there. But overall, though, just, a lot of fucking fun. Really good performances by the cast and the characters.
Yeah. Cast is great.
Yeah, no, fantastic cast. And they all deliver really well.
I'll say I can very often get, like, impatient or annoyed with people playing, like, drug addicts.
Right.
Sometimes it just comes off as cringy or over the top. And the character in that, who I think you would recognize the actor, but I don't know him by name, who plays like homeless heroin addict. And he does a really great, he feels just like they pulled a homeless person off the street. Like, he acts very naturally and just like totally chaotic, but in such a real way that I think most people have seen someone who's inebriated on something or other acting just like completely against their own self-interest. And he did a really good job with that.
Pretty much everybody really did. Fun sequencing for the events, broke it up a little bit. Super entertaining. Super entertaining. There's kind of a weird thing, too, where the creepy lady that is kind of making everything happening showing up as like a pseudo ghost or like haunting personality. Some of it felt a little weird for the sequencing, but mostly it was really on point. I will say the ending was
trying to avoid too many spoilers.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to say anything specifically, but the ending is super satisfying. It was like the same kind of energy for an ending as fucking The Monkey.
Yes,
and it was so much fun. Like, the ending was
The Monkey,
so satisfying. So yeah, it's definitely a really killer movie. I feel like for me, a couple things could have been fleshed out maybe a little bit better, but it doesn't really matter. So it's definitely a great example of like the no reason, like,
I prefer movies to try and leave this type of movie to leave some more questions instead of trying to answer every little thing.
Yeah, no, definitely, for sure. So yeah, I totally recommend it 100%. It's a really well put together film and very satisfying film to watch for sure.
I personally liked it more than Barbarian.
Oh yeah, I think it's way better than Barbarian. Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see it. I'll probably watch it. I'm not gonna lie, man. When we get to I'm excited for the end of the episode when you do the why we should go to theaters, because I've been looking at the list all week and it's like I want to see like all this shit.
Yeah,
dude.
It's a lineup.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming out.
Oh yeah.
When it rains, it pours.
All right. So otherwise, what I've watched that's notable, I did watch the first episode of the new Peacemaker series, which I thought was super fucking fun. Makes me excited to see how James Gunn's gonna tie the universe together. Just fun.
It's a really good episode.
Yeah, it is, and it's funny because it's really fucking graphic.
It's literally maybe the most nudity I've ever seen in an episode of TV.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just dicks out and just coke orgy, just through and through. But the setup for the rest of the season too is really exciting.
Yeah, I like all of the directions the characters are going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
They're not staying stale at all.
So really excited for that. And then I did finally get to catch the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth. Yes. And it's fucking badass. I mean, it's really great. Again, really great casting, great acting. All the effects are fucking wonderful. The maintenance of the aesthetic to the original Alien franchise and the timing in the Alien universe is perfect.
Yeah.
got nothing fucking
The
bad.
newer designs of Prodigy as like a new company, they've like
Yeah,
shoehorned into the
super
universe,
interesting.
but they've done it so well,
For sure,
and the
for sure.
design fits
And
in
it's
the world
a great
so
it
neatly.
fits so well in the universe, and it just opens up a lot more space in the
Yeah.
technology and
Yeah.
the vibe of things.
And I kind of like the idea of like it being like a crashed research vessel, and you got like different specimen other than just the xenomorph.
For
that
sure.
were-
That's
Yeah.
super fun, and it's also fun to get into the political infighting of the corporations that run this universe. You know,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, we're just gonna this is ours now. We're gonna go debo this shit. And fuck you, buddy. You landed in my shit.
I just watched episode 3 last night, so I'm still an episode behind. But I think episode 3 is
Same.
my favorite of the
Yeah.
season so far.
Yeah, I'm really excited
Same.
for the episode.
I was
for
just-
the
I'm
next
also
episode.
an
Oh my
episode
God.
behind, and so
It just keeps getting better. I was like
it-
blown
yeah,
away.
it is. The thing I like about it is it doesn't feel like a series. It feels like a really long like alien movie, and
Yeah.
you're just getting it in segments. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's no like resolution to any episode. It's just like it just ends, and
Yeah.
it's just like the next episode we're just continuing exactly where they were.
Right.
You know, it's not like they've slept since the last episode. At
Yeah.
any
Oh,
point.
yeah.
I was a little bummed to see, but I think ultimately it'll probably be best for the show. But it's only 6 episodes. 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 episodes. That's a good
That's
first
fair.
season.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess that's
fair.
pretty normal for prestige
Yeah.
TV.
And
But
we got-
I'm just loving it so much. I
Yeah, want more.
fucking do
And
20
as far as I know,
episodes.
it's not supposed to be like a limited series, so we could see.
It looks so
multiple-
fucking expensive.
Yeah. No.
You
it
know,
does.
when they talked about like Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, and how it's the most expensive show Amazon's ever made, and you watched it, and you're like, this is the most expensive. Like,
Yeah,
not that it
right.
looks bad, but like I've seen better shows.
Right.
This doesn't look that expensive, and then you watch Alien Earth. It's like this shit looks
Oh, yeah,
expensive
for sure.
The
Yeah.
props are fucking
Oh,
gorgeous.
fucking
Yeah,
Killer.
I got a message from friend of the podcast, Eric Jocko, this week, and he finally started watching it. And he's like, he's already a huge Timothy Oliphant fan, and he's like, fucking Timothy Oliphant's killing it in this. He's
Oh
like,
yeah.
I always knew that dude was an android.
Yeah.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
he really. I mean, the other is he an engineer? The guy who crash landed on the ship.
Yeah.
Him and Timothy Oliphant have some like face to face in episode 3, and they just they're
Nice.
awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't sing the things praises enough, man. Like, and it's for me too. Like with sci-fi, to really maintain context to the rest of the universe is really fucking important. And like even the design of the weapons, you know, like the rifles they're using look like precursor rifles to the rifles used by the Marines in Alien and Aliens. You know,
Yeah,
like all
yeah.
the technology makes sense and just
So
it's
so the
fluid.
the main chick I think has been really good, and she had one of those faces where I was like instantly recognized, but I couldn't, so I had to like look her up. And the only thing that I have seen that she was in was that Sugar series. I think it was Apple TV. And yeah, like I'm pretty sure she was good in that too.
Yeah.
so.
Oh, she's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the whole concept too, it was cracking me up. Just like, we'll take care of it. Huh, fuck it. Yeah, let's go send a bunch of fucking superpowered 10-year-olds to deal with some fucking alien infestation. This is going to go great. Yeah, no, it's killer. But that's everything for me that was really worth talking about. So.
Yeah, super excited to see where it goes.
Oh yeah, no, and it can keep going too, because it works in the universe for it to keep going.
Yeah.
Because there's such a time gap for the people that, you know, in the other movies, like that are traveling and doing what they're doing, and like the companies being able to just kind of tidy this up and control the information. And it's just perfect setup too, because from Alien, the company knew what these things were from the get, so it's just a perfect roundabout, you know,
Yeah.
fucking closing of the circle for the story. So
You guys want to guess the age difference between Brad Pitt and George Clooney?
5 years.
1 year.
Brad Pitt is 61 and George Clooney is 64. 3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
I thought they were about the same age.
Yeah, in the movie they just make George Clooney gray, or he's just more gray. And
I mean,
they
he's
just-
always
they-
been gray.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
they
like
just
it's
use that,
coming
yeah.
off of Oceans, where it definitely feels like George Clooney is the senior and Brad Pitt is the junior.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what they presented. They have the the old man
Yeah.
bullshit, but yeah, it was good. I did like that movie.
I'll probably have to watch it.
It's
Did either of you watch? It's way back in the day. I did not watch it. Brad Pitt was in a Netflix original movie I think it's called War Machine, where he plays like a general in the army.
I didn't think I catch that
I
one.
have not.
It's very interesting because I feel like I put Brad Pitt and DiCaprio on kind of the same prestige level, but Brad Pitt has made a lot more stinkers as far as, I mean, like I said, I think he is always good, but like,
Yeah, no, he's been involved in some
I
shit.
think that DiCaprio is like the de facto best actor on the planet.
yeah,
I kind of feel like he's in a tier by himself.
Yeah.
it's like him and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Well, yeah, you could say that, except like Daniel Day-Lewis is like, I guess he's got a new movie coming out, but I kind of didn't have him in that tier because I thought he was kind of retired. But
Right.
I mean, he's just
also,
one of those fucking people. They're just always,
How many,
yeah.
this will be my last project, and then
Yeah.
I'm retired.
Yeah, he's like doing a thing with his kid. I mean, like, I still think he's kind of retired. Like,
right.
Yeah. So what I've been watching, so I think, I don't know if I actually mentioned this in the podcast, but I think I sent you guys the trailers for a new anthology movie that was coming out this year called Freaky Tales.
Yeah, I really wanted to watch that.
It's up on HBO. So
Oh, is it?
I
Okay,
watched
cool.
it, and it's a lot of fun. It's
not
not
a great title.
yeah, but it's got a really good cast.
The title works
Pedro Pascal
when you know
and
the
Ben
context
Mendelsohn.
of the
Yeah, just
movie,
like-
because it's like an '80s thing, right?
Yeah, it's set
Yeah.
in the 80s.
Yeah, the title works when you especially when you see the.
Wait, you said
poster.
it's a terrible title?
I don't like the title.
For an anthology movie, I think it's like kind of a perfect title.
Yeah, especially timing wise. You got like a new Freaky like Friday sequel coming
No,
out. It's
well,
like-
that
it's
puts a
like
bad
25
taste in your
years
mouth.
Too late or
Yeah.
some shit.
No, I
Like,
mean,
it just seems like bad.
you have
timing.
the movie poster
Yeah.
because I think it really does like help the title. It's like that one the movie that you picked out that last year. Like it makes it work better like when you get the context
Yeah.
of what's going on. But
it's
it's
also
still not great.
It's just fun because we don't get a lot of anthology films that aren't horror anthology, and this
Yeah.
isn't really horror anthology. But it's like I said, it's on HBO. I recommend it. It's a real fun time.
Yeah, I remember seeing the
Is that
cast.
Pedro
and,
Pascal I
yeah.
saw in the
Yeah, he's the lead in one of the segments.
And the
And then
what's
Ben Mendelsohn,
which one is Ben Mendelsohn?
he was the bad guy in Rogue One.
Yeah, I love that dude.
Yeah,
I
he's
love that
very
dude.
interesting.
He's fucking badass.
Also,
He's done some stinkers
basically
too,
all
but
of
he's
the
really good.
the short films are about like kicking the shit out of Nazis. So
Oh, that's
it's
fun.
pretty fun.
No, actually, no, I did. I did watch that. Did we finish it? I don't think we finished it. I think we got through most of it, but it was pretty fucking fun. And it
Freaky
was,
Tales?
Yeah, and it was
Oh,
a lot of
okay.
it was a lot of. I don't know why I didn't connect. I've
Yeah.
been stupid busy. But yeah, no, it's very fun
Yeah.
because it plays into like
The
different
first one is
cultural-
like a punk
Yeah.
gang that
Yeah.
beats the shit out of a bunch of Nazis that keep trying to.
fuck up their
raid their
scene
bar.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it's cool because each story touches into the culture of the '80s,
Yeah.
and that's a fun way to approach it too.
So is this true? It's not horror?
Not
No, it's
really.
it's like action comedy. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess they're all kind of vaguely revolving around crime because
Yeah.
one of them, the Pedro Pascal one, he's like going after cash for a mob boss, and yeah, but it's fun. I was pursuing more Paul Dano movies because he's one of my favorite actors, and a friend said one of their favorites of his is Ruby Sparks.
Same. Sounds vaguely familiar, but
Yeah, I would put it in like the same genre as like 500 Days of Summer, in kind of like an anti rom-com.
okay.
I really liked it. It gets kind of dark in a
Is it
very
kind of like got
interesting
that
way.
like independent, like
Yeah.
dry independent feel
super
to it?
of the era. Like
Yeah.
it's 2012, and it very
Yeah,
much
yeah.
feels like 2012.
It's like Igby goes down and
Yes,
like all
Ingrid goes west.
Yeah, like all that type of shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I really liked it. It's an author that is super lonely and has writer's block, and he's known for writing, indie, thinky, artsy shit, and then he just starts writing a romance about this girl that he's been having dreams about, and then the girl comes true, and she's like the manic pixie dream girl, and then she's just a real person all of a sudden, and then it goes from there, and kind of very interesting, exploration of toxic relationships and gross behaviors. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
I watched a real crappy. This actually I had on my phone. I was watching it while I was sitting with my dad in the hospital or for the day while my mom was getting surgery.
Right.
Called the title is really stupid to me. It's called Haunted Ween, like Halloween, but for some reason, Hollow is switched with haunted.
Yeah.
It's like a zero budget horror movie from like the early 90s. Yeah, 1991. It's very stupid. Honestly, it has kind of a fun premise, but really, really dumb. It felt like the majority of the movie is almost like a Animal House kind of college dorm comedy.
Okay.
And it has very little actual horror in it.
Right.
But, yeah. It was
So
fun.
Somebody ends up getting killed here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got to go see Shin Godzilla in theaters. They re-released it, fully remastered in 4K. And I believe this is the first time it's ever been released in theaters in the U.S. And I'd only seen it once before. And yeah, this is fucking awesome. I think it's a very unique Godzilla. He's almost more of like a
I'm not really a Godzilla guy. What's the
year?
2016.
Okay.
This is the poster. If you want a sick Godzilla poster.
Yeah.
I think I got a cool tattoo, honestly.
But it just look like a blob.
It's a silhouette. Oh, it would just look like a blob?
Yeah. Nobody would know what the fuck it is, man.
Well, you'd have to
like cool tattoo.
Not just his head. I feel like you'd have to do like his whole spine. So you'd have like a fucking silhouette of a Godzilla spine.
You could do some really cool highlighting too and do a partial silhouette instead of a full silhouette just to give it some dimension. But
or I could just cut it out the shape in a piece of cardboard and then stay out in the sun all day, and it would actually look just like that, really.
So what's the
None
role
of our
of
listeners can
Godzilla in
see
this one? Is he?
So this is like a fully standalone Godzilla movie, and it is almost more of like Cthulhu-esque, like almost like a Lovecraftian horror monster, where like he literally comes out in one stage. Almost like a tadpole where he's like crawling on the ground and is like has no eyelids and looks really weird.
Nice.
And then like fully evolves while he's like destroying the city. And then different stages happen, but it has some of the most like gorgeous visuals of Godzilla. It is like the closest thing to like an art house Godzilla movie. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, no, I think that one flew under my radar completely, so I'd be excited to see that.
And it's fully about like there's a lot of dialogue because it's kind of just using Godzilla as a metaphor for like natural disasters and how the Japanese government
as you do
is like fucking terrible at dealing with these things because of all the bureaucracy and stuff.
Right.
So, but I mean, it's a fantastic movie. And it should be streaming. This is like the new 4K version, but it's the same exact movie, so it should already be streaming. Certain places
readily available.
I did go see Freakier Friday.
Oh God!
With my siblings because my sisters both really like the Freaky Friday movie. I mean, we all watched it a bunch growing up, and my sisters don't get to go to the theater very often. So when they said they were going.
I've never seen it, but I've seen like 15 other movies that have the exact same premise, and so I feel like I don't need to see it.
I'm always up for it's a fun premise. I'm always up for a body swap movie, and we don't get a lot of interesting ones, unfortunately.
Yeah,
we don't get a lot of them technically over like a long period of time, and the ones we do get are like Freakier Friday. It was fine. It was a sequel to
About
a
what you expect, I would
20-year-old
imagine.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, what's her name? The lead, Jamie Lee Curtis, is like really fucking funny. She's just got great comedic timing. So she makes the movie watchable, but for the most part, it was very fluffy and forgettable.
Just want to see a decent Jamie Lee Curtis performance. Watch the movie.
Yeah, Oscar winner Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. Everybody does some dirt.
I've been doing some catching up on A24 movies from this year, and I watched, because they've basically started now, the A24 movies, after about a month, after they leave theaters, they'll go directly to HBO, so you can catch them all, like all of the newer ones this
they
year.
even have like a A24 category on their,
but they've got like the Death of a Unicorn. They've got
you're just gonna take all my movies.
Well, I'm just saying the movies, but I highly recommend anybody who has HBO and you're not out there using it. There's a lot of good movies on HBO. So yeah, I watched The Legend of Ochi. Super fun. It's kind of like if Wes Anderson directed E.T. maybe.
Okay.
Not as Wes Anderson, but I mean it's got those kind of like not real world vibes.
E.T.?
It's okay. How about it's Goonies?
Oh God, I'm off
mixed
of it.
with I don't know. Just watch it. It's got fantastic effects and mostly practical effects, but the puppetry and stuff is like insane.
Nice.
I do want to look up some behind the scenes footage of the stuff because I can't even comprehend sometimes how it's a puppet, but it's really cool effects. Willem Dafoe is kind of the lead.
You're bringing me back.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of those. You say his name, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Emily Watson is also in it. I recommend it. Watch it. It's very fun. I bet your wife will love it. Went over to Karma the other night. We watched a Korean horror movie called Exuma. Just came out last year.
Yeah, I didn't pull the trigger on watching it. It was featured on, I think, maybe Shudder.
I think it is a Shudder.
Yeah.
But it is very reminiscent of The Wailing, if you guys recall that one.
Yeah.
Just how I would describe Korean films kind of in general is indulgent. Like they really just make the movie they want to make.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
As long as you're there for the ride, it's very, very rewarding. Because like you kind of have to call this a horror movie, but nothing like really scary happens for like the first 50 minutes of the movie. But it's fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, it'd be a great double feature with The Wailing, but that would be like
I saw
5.5 hours.
I saw it, and that's kind of where my mind went. That it even looked just the ambiance of the poster just brought you right there.
Well, also, you don't. I don't have a great eye at recognizing a lot of Korean actors, but the lead in this is the lead in Old Boy.
Oh,
he is Old Boy.
Yeah, I love that dude. He's one of my favorites for sure.
He's also in I Saw the Devil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched the new, also on HBO. No, this might be on Hulu. Nope, it's on Peacock. Sorry.
On the cock.
This one's on the cock. The new Wes Anderson film, The Phoenician Scheme.
Oh, I still want
that's
to watch
on there?
that.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
I honestly don't know why this one kind of blew past so fast, compared to other Wes Anderson movies. I think it's really fun. It might be his like most unique movie.
Really?
Dude, Asteroid City kind of took that like the last with that.
I mean, as far as the scale of this one and what's going on, a lot of the action, there's like on location shooting, which I feel like we haven't seen from him in quite a while.
Yeah, for sure. It just makes all the shit.
it's darker, it's more violent kind of. But I mean, it's still definitely 100% a Wes Anderson movie. But
the style totally lives up to you're watching a Wes Anderson
I mean,
movie.
there's no way he can not do that now. I mean,
also really fucking funny. There's a scene. Tom Hanks and Bryan Cranston are in like one scene for the whole movie, like together, and they are just really fucking funny together. But yeah, like I said, I don't really know why this one just kind of skirted by so quickly.
It did, really. No, I was very excited to watch it, and I missed the opportunity, and
I
good to know it's
like
out there now.
he hasn't done a dud. I've liked all of his movies. I like it more when he does the more complete story. So I wasn't as big a fan as either the French Dispatch or Asteroid City, but I still, of course, enjoyed
the French
them more.
Dispatch was probably my least favorite of his films.
Yeah.
I'd say
I still haven't seen that.
It didn't deliver as much.
I'm afraid of it because kind of everybody has kind of said that.
Asteroid City was, I think, it felt like the most
and
just
also
for him.
The French Dispatch, the black and white kind of scares me because the color is such like a
big part.
That's
of
only
his,
a third of the movie.
Yeah, it's such a huge part of his style.
Not only is it just a third of the movie, it might be my favorite segment of the movie.
Yeah,
because it's the Benicio del Toro one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be my favorite of his movies since Grand Budapest.
Grand Budapest was really fucking good.
Yeah.
I like how to me that's the most like serious.
Yeah.
Like that movie actually hits levels of like, oh fuck, this is.
Well, this might be his next new serious movie then, because highly recommend it. Go watch it. And then Sunday was August 24th, which I have started celebrating as A24 Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched a couple A24 movies. I watched Spring Breakers, which was like their third movie they ever produced, and it's like one I have not seen. And it's kind of like, it was exactly what I'd always thought it was.
Right.
There was like maybe like zero surprises.
Right.
Are either of you familiar
No,
with
not at all.
Spring Breakers? It's got James Franco as a drug dealer, so he's got like dreads and a grill, and I don't know. It's just a real trashy movie. Like, it feels like you're hanging out with teenagers in Florida.
Right. Yeah.
like trashy.
Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan, but then I also rewatched Talk to Me, and I still stand by. It's one of the scarier movies we've gotten this century, and I do think it's better than Bring Her Back. Take Her Back.
Yeah.
Bring
her back.
home.
Yeah. Whichever.
Yeah, movie.
Bring her over there.
But yeah, if you haven't, you guys have both watched Talk to Me, right?
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really
Yeah.
cool. For sure, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
But yeah, that's what I've been up to.
It's
of course,
probably the better movie, but as far like some of the horror scenes and this new whatever.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, some of that hit a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so
like
visceral.
kinda hard to watch.
Yeah.
So you're just like,
I would say
"Oh,
it's
God."
easier to imagine chewing on glass than it is smashing my head into a bathroom wall. So like, the horror is a lot easier to imagine.
Chewing on
Take
a
Her
knife
Back.
like blade up is like
Yeah, that shit was.
dude, it sends like chills down your spine watching it. It's like Jesus. Like chewing on the bar, like hard wood, like taking chunks out of it with your teeth and breaking your teeth off. Dude, there's some scenes that got to me.
It was gnarly for sure.
A lot of
There's no horror
I feel
like
like
mouth horror.
a lot of connection between Take Her Back and whatever and Weapons. A lot of fucking child torture.
Yeah, some similar shit for sure.
But yeah, that's what I've been watching. I've also been watching Alien Earth. It's fantastic.
Yep.
I don't know if I've been watching seriously any other TV. So
Yeah, I'm between series right now. It's going to be Alien Earth for the most part, and I will be looking forward to Peacemaker every week.
yes, I did watch the first episode of Peacemaker.
So I've been watching a lot of series here and there. I've been kind of busy with my brewing for this charity event we have coming up, but I have been keeping up with Alien Earth. Fantastic. Everything John and you have said is like right on point. It's fantastic. The wife is really into the Twisted Metal series. That they got the second season going on. It's fun. I'm enjoying watching it. Like it's weird because you would think a series like that would be like the full hour episodes, but it is like 30-minute episodes.
That seems weird to me too.
Yeah.
I really do want to watch it at some point because
I would just say it's fun. It's very popcorny.
Yeah.
Would you describe it like, what's the first genre you would describe it with?
I don't even know.
Like comedy or?
Yeah, I think so. It seems very comedy forward. I
I
haven't watched it yet, but that's all the vibes I've gotten from everything I've seen
yeah,
about it.
I guess it's kind of action comedy.
Yeah, that's
what I would
comedy.
There's
say.
some darkness to it. It's like,
It should be a lot darker than it is. I know that.
yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the way they do it. Like there are some things that are just like kind of ridiculous where they're like, okay,
Yeah.
but it's kind of weird. Like it kind of like teeters on the brink of being like supernatural and not.
Yeah.
Like they keep going there but then pulling back. I don't know. I would just say it's a fun popcorn flick and it doesn't take itself too seriously. If you're like a purist of the video game and like you want just like the like most cutting edge, like I want it to be exactly a thing, it might not be for you, but I think it's just fun, man. And like there is a lot of good comedy. Will Arnett just kind of steals the show. Like every time.
I didn't know Will Arnett's in it.
Well, Will Arnett is not
Voice
in it.
acting.
He's a
Oh,
voice.
he's the one with the clown mask?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and like every time that he's speaking, like he just like demands, like he kind of just like demands the whole show here. So
No, it should. I'm glad that it is fun, but it definitely should be fairly dark because the games are pretty
It's-
dark.
I will say
As far
like
as content.
I watched an episode last night and like it's I don't know, when you say it should be dark, like I played the games, like there are so many ways you can go with the word dark. That could mean so many different things.
Oh yeah,
I will say, like, thinking about it as I was watching the episode I watched with Molly last night, it's one of like the gorier series I've seen. Like there's like a lot of carnage.
yeah. Well, that's good. That's on point for the games. But I just
it actually, like, honestly, there are some like, after watching like Dead Alive,
Oh
like
my God.
I could make comparisons to Dead Alive.
Oh, wow.
It's almost like it's kind of like gross,
right.
but like funny,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
So yeah, it's, I don't know, if you like seeing people get like their head ripped, their faces ripped off or whatever, and then like some fun jokes about it as it's happening.
Yeah.
Like it's just a very fun thing.
Yeah, it's something that's on my list to watch because I was a big fan of the games and played through most
Now,
all of them.
It is most definitely post-apocalyptic, like as far as the setting, but like it doesn't have, for me, I love post-apocalyptic shit,
Right.
and it's just a little bit too goofy to really scratch that part of the itch.
Yeah. Well, and the games weren't really post-apocalyptic either. Not really. I mean, like there was maybe some amounts of like bad neighborhoods or fucked up cities, but overall it wasn't like a post-apocalypse. It was just this dude putting on this fucked up tournament for fucked up people. And that's the thing that for me, when I first saw the initial preview with Anthony Mackie as Roadkill, which who in the game was like this fucking grizzled homeless dude, and like the trailer I saw was him like dancing to a pop song in his car, and I'm just like, well, that puts me the fuck off because that doesn't feel like my game experience at all for any of it. But all the characters had really fucked up backstories. And I don't know if they deliver on that.
It's got a little Road Warrior to it.
Yeah.
As far as like the aesthetic and the action.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, it looked like it had that for sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I've enjoyed it. Like I don't think it's like the greatest thing ever, but like I don't want to like stop watching. Like I don't know.
Right.
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Molly loves it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
What's
it
it
out
on?
for sure.
It's on
I think it's-
Peacock.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was a Peacock.
The cock strikes
I
again.
had to.
Peacock.
I had just canceled the cock, and I had to get the cock back so that. And football season's coming up, and that's an important thing for the cock.
Well, now you can watch the Phoenician scheme. So.
Exactly. Now I can
There
watch
we
the
go.
Phoenician scheme.
I don't know. 30-minute episodes is a little tempting. Maybe I'll give it a try.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah,
Is it like how quickly would you say it starts being fun? You
Like-
just like bear through a couple episodes, or
No, it's pretty fun from the get go. It's just kind of like and the seasons aren't very long. I mean, you could like they're on the second season now. You could honestly go through the whole thing in just a few hours. I mean, it doesn't take that long to get through it at all.
Maybe I'll give it a try.
But I don't know, like this is gonna like it's gonna sound so bad, but like it kind of reminds me of like you guys remember like the first like Mortal Kombat movie, like like what they tried to do with that. I feel like this is just a much better like presentation of that. Like it's kind of got some of those kind of feelings to it for me.
Yeah.
But that movie is like kind of like terrible. So like
yeah. Getting a sequel though.
yeah. They got like increasingly worse as it goes. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of gave me.
Oh, are you talking about the original Mortal Kombat?
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the newer one from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I don't know.
Getting a
just
sequel
in general. Like you can definitely tell that it's like an adapted video game.
Yeah,
and they definitely go out of their way to like. You know, like the abilities that the people had in the game, they try to give them the same ability, you know, but like
doesn't always work.
No, I think it's fine. I just think it's like when you do that, you're creating a video game movie, and it's like there are going to be some elements of cheese to it because I think the fact that they try to stay so true to the video game actually hurts it more than it helps it.
Right.
Whereas if they just kind of like took the concept and
that's what I would have rather have seen is them stay true to the idea of it versus staying true to the video game nature of it.
Yeah.
You know, like that probably it's where I would have expected. That's where I would have hoped it would have gone to just focus more on the story and that element of each character's backstory and like the whole just the premise of it instead of like maintaining the powers and the bullshit, you know.
Yeah. But it's well cast. There are some fun moments like the Grim character.
Yeah, the motorcycle rider.
Yeah, like he eats souls or whatever, you know. Like there's this like when he's first presented, like he comes out of a grave and then immediately comes across somebody and like eats their soul, and it's just like it's the first time the show has really crossed the line of like showing supernatural, and you see this like light beam come from this person. It's like he's eating their soul,
right?
And then like, but in that scene, it's just him, and he's the only one. But then like, he interacts with other characters, and you see him murder somebody, and like he starts eating their soul, just like he did before. But then like you see it from like the other character's point of view, and it's just some dude that looks crazy as fuck, and like they're singing, and there's no actual like energy or soul.
Right, yeah.
He's just like it just looks like a guy pretending to put shit in his mouth, you know. And it's just like, so it's like, oh, okay,
it's fun.
Yeah. So yeah, they kind of just painted it as like, okay, like from this angle, it's like supernatural, but really he's just a fucking whack job.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's
on my list still.
It's pretty fun. And then I have a couple A24 movies that like I can't believe I look back through my notes. I don't think I've talked about it, but I did see Death of a Unicorn. Man, I put off seeing this movie for so long just because I think more than anything, it's just like what I heard about it when it came out. I didn't know a lot other than what I'd seen in the trailer.
I tried to tell people it was fun.
Dude, that movie's like, it's like kind of everything you want in like a horror.
Nobody listens to me.
It was really fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Molly enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Really, like, man.
Horror is best when it's fun. I mean,
it was very fun.
Yeah, and it's just like
great cast. Ugh.
Yeah, great cast, and like, I just love it. I love these type of movies where just like at the end of the day, like a bunch of shitty people get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
Like that part feels like really good,
like,
you know?
It's almost like the reverse of torture porn.
Right, yeah.
It's like justice porn or something.
Yeah, for sure.
And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Eddington. And man, like I really kind of want to watch this movie again. As I've talked to both of you guys about separately. So First off, neither of you guys have seen this yet,
I
right?
haven't seen it.
I missed like 4 chances in a row to see it in theaters,
Yeah.
so now I have to wait for it to come to digital.
So it's one of those things. I saw the trailer, but like the trailer doesn't really give a lot away, and so I didn't know exactly what I was getting into. And so it's set during like COVID, right? Like, and like there's kind of like a memorable scene like early on where like so there's the mayor of this town, played by Pedro Pascal, and then Joaquin Phoenix is the sheriff, and they've just passed the mask mandate.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where a guy is trying to get into a grocery store without a mask, and like the owner of the grocery store is like, no, you can't come in here, you don't have a mask. And like Joaquin Phoenix as the sheriff is like witnessing this and comes up and is like, no, let him in. Like, don't be a dick. We need to be kind to each other. That's more important than anything. And he's like, well, there's a mask mandate. And he's like, that doesn't matter. He's like, that is not enforceable. He's like, if they wanted it to be enforceable, they would have made it a law, not a mandate. There's a difference.
Right.
You can't arrest somebody for, not adhering to a mandate, and like he goes through this whole like legal, like these are the processes that make a, like if they wanted to do it, they would have done it. And so you kind of have this like Pedro Pascal versus Joaquin Phoenix thing. They kind of, and you can tell they have early on, you can tell they have like kind of a history that they don't get into until later, but
Right.
they already kind of have like a negative, vibe
Right.
against each other. And then this whole like COVID thing has them at kind of at war a little bit. And like, I didn't know that that's the movie I was walking into. And I'm like, fuck, I would have thought it was too early for a COVID movie, but this is playing out fucking awesome. And
Right.
Yeah.
and these thoughts and ideas on it are really fucking cool. And so like the first like hour and a half, you're in this movie and you're like, well, this is fucking what? And then you get to the third act and then it just like becomes this completely other thing. And it's like, it's just kind of like an acid trip of a third act. And you're just like Molly and I are watching the movie and I just look at her like, what the fuck is happening now?
Nice.
I'm
wild.
very excited to watch
No,
it.
yeah, that piques my interest quite a bit.
It's
for
a fucking wild ass movie. Really enjoyed it. Great performances all around. You should check it out.
Yeah, no, I plan on
You know,
it for sure.
I know this doesn't help watching trailers in movie theaters at all, because you're just kind of there. You can close your eyes and then you just feel like a fucking dork. But a trick I have found with watching trailers, like on YouTube, my phone, whatever, if you just watch the trailer until you decide if you want to watch the movie, and then stop the trailer.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean,
If you need to watch the whole trailer and you still like, I don't know, then wait till it comes out, read some reviews, whatever. But I found I'll do this if I'm trying to get somebody in the mood to watch a movie. I'm like, I'm going to put the trailer on. You just tell me when you're on board.
That's good advice.
Stop.
But what I want to know is like when I'm seeing like the Megan 2.0 trailer and I realize in like 7 seconds that I've never seen the original and I don't want to, like, how do I block that?
Yeah.
You just scream at the theater attendee that's not in the booth, because that's not how they do it.
That's the
Skip
worst
this
fucking
one.
I've never seen the original, but that was the worst fucking trailer I've ever seen before in my life.
Dude, it really is.
This bitch versus that
Yeah,
bitch.
no,
It's
it was
like,
one of the most
what?
painful things.
It
for sure.
left theater. I mean, as much as they advertised it, it left theaters, I think, in like less than 2 weeks, and it went to streaming in less than a month after.
No, they
it was
just shit the
on.
bed on that thing for
Yeah.
sure. They tried to turn it into something else, and it just did not work.
Yeah.
It did not work at all.
It kind of reminded me of Freaky Friday.
You mean freakier? Well, you know what they've done now? They've set themselves up in 20 years. They need to make a movie called Freakiest Friday with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh my god, that would be freaky.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be if it happens, it'll be the perfect trilogy. Like it just has to, like by default, you know.
Oh, shit.
One of the two of them will be dead in 20
Yeah, one of them.
I don't even know if I'd want to place odds on which one.
What, is Jamie Lee Curtis in her 70s?
Yeah, I feel like it.
No way, she's in her 80s. She's not that old.
No,
right?
no. 70s, though.
Jamie.
Yeah, she's
Gotta
she's
be
an old
early
lady.
70s. And she can make it that long. I don't know. I mean,
Oh, 66. Oh, yeah. She'll be alive in 20
Yeah,
years.
she'll be alive. But will the other
And it'll
one?
be dedicated to Lindsay Lohan.
yeah.
No, she's making money again, so
Right.
she'll keep her life on track.
Yeah. Well, money always equates to healthy life choices.
Yeah. Well, it could swing. I guess it could swing one way or the other. Like it's
I mean, she
it
had
can keep you alive or it can kill you. So
she had that like leading lady drug, and then she lost it. And now she's getting it back. It's
Right.
gotta feel good.
until it feels too good. It goes off the rails. All right.
Shall we get into the features?
Yeah.
We shall.
Ziffy chairs.
All right. I'll let you guys. Well, let you guys take it away.
I'll read the descriptions.
Yeah, do it.
John, tell us why you picked them.
I will.
From 1989, Peter Jackson directs Meet the Feebles. Heidi, star of the Meet the Feebles Variety Hour, discovers her lover, Bletch the Walrus, is cheating on her.
That fucking name.
And with all the world waiting for the show, the assorted co-stars must contend with drug addiction, extortion, robbery, disease, drug dealing, and murder. And
All wrapped into one.
the tagline is sex, drugs, and soft toys.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
And then 1992, also directed by Peter Jackson, we have Brain Dead, also known as Dead Alive.
Yeah.
It seems mostly known by Dead Alive, but Brain Dead is what it's listed as on Letterboxd.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know. I'm assuming Brain Dead is the New Zealand name,
yeah.
and so that's what the official name is. And then Dead Alive is, I mean, honestly, Brain Dead and Dead Alive, they're both pretty generic titles.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why it's hard to keep track of which is the real title.
I like Dead Alive as a title. I think it's a sweet title.
Yeah, I think it works a little bit better.
I mean, Brain Dead is definitely significantly more generic.
Well, we got Brain Damage, Brain Scan.
Yeah, there's a lot of brain things
there's so
in
many
that era,
brain
for sure.
whatever horror films.
Yeah. When a Sumatran
There you
rat monkey bites Lionel Cosgrove's mother, she's
Rat
transformed into a zombie and begins killing and transforming the entire town while Lionel races to keep things under control. And the tagline is, "Some things won't stay down even after they die."
Yeah.
It's kind of the double entendre with the eating
Yeah.
and the puking and the vomiting.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing was pretty gross. It's like a classic kind of gross.
My first note under Dead Alive said, "Grossest horror film ever?" ?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking one of them, dude.
I mean, it's impressive to walk out of Meet the Feebles and say the Dead Alive is the grosser of the two, and I think it's not. I mean, maybe not close.
It's not.
Yeah.
Close.
Dead Alive is
Dead Alive
disgusting.
Yeah, it's super gross in the most hilarious way. And it's fun because it's the kind of gore that's like, it's fucking over the top, like lower budget gore that just, it's just not real.
They're equally grimy, but Dead Alive is grosser.
Oh, yeah. It's the kind of shit that it's like not real at all, but it still is just fucking like, it still just hits just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. No, I picked these movies. My other pick was going to be the Sam Raimi double feature with Army of Darkness and Dark Man, which still really want to watch Dark Man again. I've watched Army of Darkness so many fucking times that movie's like burned into my mind.
I mean,
but
you could have your next pick lined up.
yeah, I could, but I feel like shifting gears a little bit, from because I've been the guy to pick most of that shit so far, so it's kind of my thing. I got to mix it up somewhat, but I switched, man, just kind of on a whim, just because like so few people now know of his early stuff, really.
Yeah.
And it's so different, and I really enjoyed watching it. On our rewatches, I realized how similar his shit is to Sam Raimi's shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was going to say
super similar vibes.
either Evil Dead Alive or Meet the Feebles would also be a good double feature with Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, for sure.
Which Dead Alive is also significantly grosser than Troma.
Yeah, you get grosser than Troma films. You're doing something right.
Yeah.
But I wanted a good chance to showcase and really like dive into just how fucking fun these movies are, and I just kind of miss. I feel like I never liked The Lord of the Rings as much as I wanted to because it just didn't feel right for the tone of the story. After watching these movies, it made sense why it didn't feel right because like his shit's like more fun. And like he's a fun guy in his filmmaking, and like he put the fun in the Lord of the Rings, which there was plenty of, but like I felt like Lord of the Rings should have not been quite as much fun. It should have been a lot less fun from my experience reading the books, which was a while ago. But I remember that being my initial take on the Lord of the Rings when they came out right after I had read the books. I'm like, there's just something that doesn't fit quite right for the tone that I think should be here. But these movies are they're riotous, man. They're ridiculous. It's so much fun. Meet the Feebles. And we talked about it. There's not very many real world setting Muppet movies. Yeah. Really, period.
Well, also even exclusive from like the Muppets or even like Happy Time Murders, which we talked about. The Meet the Feebles is completely puppets. There are no human characters in it, which is very interesting.
There's definitely
very rare
involved
in live action movies
because it is a lot of to make it work. You had to have dudes, in some wacky fucking suit.
Yeah,
definitely our first all puppet movie.
Yeah,
surprising.
Not our first. John Brown has actually picked a handful of puppet related films.
Yeah. It's that 80s schlock, man. It's the only way they could do it.
Yeah.
They were forced.
No, sorry. The Godfather Part 2, that was completely Muppets.
Yeah.
Now, watching this movie, it just blew me away to how quickly it fell off. Like, what's happening just gets so far
Oh,
gone,
my God, yeah.
And like on the rewatch, too, like, it's easy to forget because there's so much happening in this movie because there's a pretty good amount of shit going on that they're jamming in here.
Yeah.
All these characters and backstories and stuff. Like the movie it takes place in 12 hours or something.
Yeah. Did either of you end up watching that Saturday Night movie last year?
No.
Like it's about the
Saturday Night Live.
2 hours leading up to the first episode of Saturday Night Live. It's very reminiscent of this movie.
Just the fucking the chaos. No, it's it's fun. It's I definitely think like he got better with pacing once he got into Dead Alive because the pacing is a little slow. And like one thing that makes this movie kind of funky is the adherence to like the
unpleasantness.
The pseudo Victorian fucking dialogue with like these very classic like play oriented dialogue. You think you'd get of people putting on a play like this British kind of tone to everything. Makes it kind of weird too, but in other instances also kind of fun and it works kind of well. But no, there's just like a lot of nonsense in this fucking movie, and it's definitely worth
offensive to
once.
Like everyone. Well, I don't know if I got racist though.
No, there was something. There was something racist.
Oh yeah, the snake charmer.
Yeah, the snake charmer. I think the warthog dude that they killed. I think he said something racist too.
Yeah,
it's pretty offensive across the board, really.
Welcome to everybody's favorite segment. Is it racist?
Yeah, but like not. I mean, it's any racism present is more just like none of it. Yeah, it's fucking. I guess can't really say this or something, but like it's like not malicious. Like it's more just the
besides, like, the Indian is just like a very racist character, but for the most part, it's
a symptom of the culture of the time.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It's
not as racist as it could have been for the time.
No, for sure. Yeah, exactly.
For the time, it was like, oh, that's not racist at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like fucking
No, I mean
Little
like
black statue in your
the
yard.
no, yeah. There's much more offensive things in the movie. I mean, there's just gross shit like
Yeah,
the
no,
fly
it's
just
it's-
scarfing down shit.
It's very much, this movie is very much like grime,
Yeah,
right? Like this movie's grimy. Like
I-
all
the
the
scene-
characters
that was the
are
word
grimy.
I used to
Yeah,
describe.
like the situation is grimy.
They're both grimy movies.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that Dead Alive is gross. Too.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
for sure.
I was actually pretty impressed because what I have to imagine this is a pretty low budget movie.
Yeah.
Meet the Feebles, and the amount of puppetry that is like really well done puppetry, and then on top of that they had to have had multiples of each one because they all get fucking covered in slime
for
or
sure.
goo or have to rot away, and so they couldn't
No, it
rely on
definitely,
one
like,
puppet.
It definitely was low budget, and like what they tried to do with the budget they had is they put a
Yeah.
lot into it.
Yeah.
For sure. Like
The
amount of
full
work.
body puppets of like the walrus and the hippo, I thought were all like really well done. They kind of like fully looked like a cartoon come to life.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, the dog especially. The fucking strong arm of the crew. But yeah, it's worth watching once for sure. Who knows if it's ever a movie you go back to, but it's definitely it's definitely fun. I do like to share it with people.
Yeah.
Experience it and move on. But yeah, Dead Alive is definitely the better movie for sure. And Dead Alive, like, I think that's a movie you could just watch over and over again. While it is so gross.
I would say normally Dead Alive is a movie I could see myself coming back to, every year, every other year. But it's gross enough. I might not actually do that.
Yeah.
It might be like a every 5 years type of movie just because of
Right.
how disgusting it is.
Yeah, it really does commit like quite a bit, but it's so fun too, and just such unexpected fun. And just the reaction of the character, the characters that are present are mostly ridiculous, but the reaction of the main character to just immediately. So that's what happens in this movie. Normally you put zombies down, right? You kill them right off the bat,
Yeah.
like that's what people try to do.
Yeah.
And this guy, he's like, no, we're gonna fucking sedate them with fucking bottom shelf fucking tranquilizers for the local ex-Nazi, like, and he really commits to it too, and it's a fun kind of mechanic to put into a zombie thing because he really just creates his own problem. Like, really
it kind of
consciously.
works really well for like some metaphors too. I really enjoyed it. I also, again, for what I assume was, this one I know would have been a much higher budget.
Yeah, definitely gained some,
but still, I know is a low budget movie. So like the fact that they chose to make it like a period movie and stuff, and they went all out with the final couple scenes especially is, again, they did really impressive stuff for what I assume is next to no money.
Yeah. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a fun take on the zombie thing, and the insertion of cartoon stuff still, the insertion of like the zombie baby. Like, that's fucking utterly ridiculous. Ridiculous, but
it's a gross movie. It's over the top, but like there's like a certain charm to it.
Yeah, it
like,
plays really well. It's
definitely
fun. The pacing is good.
My takeaway was like I kind of feel like this movie probably laid the groundwork for something like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
Or like maybe even like Zombieland, like some
even
of these, like,
even the monkey, honestly.
I was just thinking these comedic zombie films. It definitely plays into that. But yeah.
Even the Dead Don't Die with like kind of like quaintness of it.
Yeah. No, like the concept of zombie and like play with it. Like it's been around forever. Like do different things. Like make the shit fresh somehow.
That's why I don't mind that movie. Nicholas Hoult, Warm Bodies. That's kind of an interesting take on a zombie.
Solid movie,
that was
sure.
a fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely an interesting take. Like, we need it by now, man. Come on. Like, this has been done so many times.
Yeah.
And in so many ways, but you could still try.
There's something I like about that movie. Like, it's one of the reasons I like Dexter as a series. Like I think voiceovers are like mostly bad, but like inner monologue voiceovers are really fun.
Like Murderbot.
Yeah.
Super
Like,
fun.
all the movies have these like inner monologue voiceovers. Like the movies and series, that always plays really fun.
Yeah. Fear and Loathing had a lot of monologue too, right?
Well, that was kind of in between because like he'd like it'd start as an inner monologue, but then he'd actually start speaking.
Yeah,
because
it's probably narration too.
Yeah, I remember there was a scene early where he was like it was mostly inner monologue, and like he just said like something about like take him out into the desert and like kill them and then they'll run us down like dogs or something like that. But like he only said that line out loud
Right.
and everything else was all inner monologue. And then all of a sudden there was this, he's just like, Jesus, did I say that? Or only think it? And when he said say that, he was thinking it. And when he said think it, he was saying it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
That's another movie I need to rewatch. It's never ending.
Yeah. No, I did enjoy too that there were still like the zombies were again playing to the fun, like the zombies were characters themselves and had their own behavior patterns and shit.
Yeah.
Makes it very fun.
Very fun zombies. I'm sure it was fucking hell to film, but the final, 20 minutes of the movie, whatever. Something I feel like you miss in a lot of the newer, not even just horror movies, but movies that involve a lot of gore,
right?
Where the person kind of at one point will just maybe get completely covered in blood and then it just never changes.
Yeah.
It's like that,
yeah.
Or maybe they'll wipe their face off and then they're that.
Right.
This movie actually does feel like they are building and building the amount of gore that's hanging on their bodies. Yeah. It is not like it gets to a point and stops.
Sure.
It just keeps getting more and more. I wonder if they just kind of shot the entire final movie in like sequence, like a sequence, whatever that would have.
Just left it all every take, just
because like
throw more on.
If you imagine what it would be like to like look for inconsistencies or whatever what that person's called, where you have to make sure that from one cut to the next everything looks the same.
Yeah,
it's fucking torture.
No, it's definitely a good one for that. I've only ever seen so many movies that do that really well. There was a like zombie demon slasher movie that I think The Mask. It was like fuck. Can't remember the nation. I think it was Spanish. It was a Spanish film. But that guy built the entire time. The character starts in a white jumpsuit because this mask thing takes over somebody from a cleanup crew,
Yeah.
And so he's all in just a white jumpsuit, cleaning suit, and then the whole movie just murders more and more people. He starts collecting things fucking. He starts with a machete, and then he ends up with like intestines tied to it to throw it and bring it back. But he's just nastier and nastier the whole time. It's good to commit that way, I think.
Yeah.
Delivers some
it's
realism.
Impressive if you can pull it off.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so Dead Alive.
Yeah, between the two, I would recommend Dead Alive over Meet the Feebles.
Yeah, it's much easier to watch. It's a lot more fun. You do have to,
But if you get queasy or squeamish, like I wouldn't recommend watching either one.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, you're gonna see some gross shit. The dinner table scene or the lunch when she was meeting the HOA or whatever.
Yeah,
that shit was gross. Good squirts too, like good squirt technology, like in the arm there.
We had to establish new squirt technology for the filming of this sequence.
Yeah, the ear, the commitment to the ear.
Oh man,
yeah, gross film.
Yeah. John Brown, consistently fighting against himself to find the grossest movie for the podcast.
Yeah, I do have a tendency to that. So, hey.
He also brought us the rapiest film.
Well, one of. Okay, we watched some pretty rapey films.
We watched some pretty rapey films.
That's a
Requiem for a Dream, though. That was you.
What?
Yeah.
Requiem for a Dream.
No,
that was you too. What the fuck?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, sorry again. But hey,
I'd like to point out that there have been 0 rape films that I've chosen.
We've tried to move away. It's incidental, man. That's incidental.
Incidental rape.
Look, man, somebody's got to get raped.
Jesus Christ.
The fact that they included rape was incidental. That was not, the focus of the selection, obviously.
That should be a thing. Rated R for incidental rapage.
Yeah, I don't know if any of us are
No.
are going to be purposely picking any movies that are just about rape.
Yeah, no. There's real storytelling in these movies. They just, sometimes in the human experience, capturing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
human condition,
It's unfortunately part of life.
rape comes along in our experience as a culture.
Oh man.
All right. I think that's gonna do it for
sure. I think
the
we're on to
double
what's
feature.
in the theater.
Oh,
Yeah.
also wanted to point out for Meet the Feebles, I had a note here because it kind of plays like a Muppet parody, and
Yeah.
like,
It does, yeah.
The deer hunter call out was kind of fun.
Yeah, very extended Deer Hunter parody sequence
Yeah, I dug that part.
that I would not have appreciated as much if I watched the movie last year, because I only watched The Deer Hunter very recently.
Right on.
Coming to theaters in Warsaw, Indiana, starting Friday, August 29th. So, starting with the returning films, we still
the
have
fucking dinosaur movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Jurassic World Rebirth is still at theaters. You think that's been around a long time?
I do.
We are still getting Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon.
Did those come before?
Yes. Lilo and Stitch, I
It
think,
does seem like a while
came
ago
before
that
How to
dragon
Train Your
movie.
Dragon. Yeah, it's. I
Yeah.
mean, they're still making money. Obviously,
Thing is, families will take their kids to see it
Yeah.
over and over and over again because
Yeah.
kids want to see shit over and over and over again.
And obviously, maybe not a coincidence that the week we are very excited for the releases is a week that there are no new children's films coming to theaters.
Yeah.
Superman is still playing. I still recommend it if you haven't seen it. Fantastic Four is still playing.
Say the same.
The Naked Gun. Have either of you?
No, not
I
yet.
haven't seen it.
It's very funny. I highly recommend it. The Bad Guys 2 is still playing.
I haven't seen The Bad Guys 1, so I'm out.
Yeah. Weapons is still playing.
It's on my list. I want to watch
Jeez,
it.
It's good.
why are movies so violent these days? We've got The Naked Gun. We've got Weapons. Caught
Weapons
stealing.
is very violent.
Jeez.
So I saw the trailer for Caught Stealing, and I'm also very interested in this film. I believe it's a Darren Aronofsky film.
Yeah.
Darren Aronofsky.
Uh,
But we're not getting to that one yet.
Okay, sorry.
Freakier Friday
Okay.
is still playing.
Yeah, it's a good thing we talked about that.
And Nobody 2 is still playing.
Yeah. No, thank
And
you.
now on to the new movies this week. I would say probably the biggest release is Caught Stealing, the new Darren Aronofsky movie. And because it looks fun. It just looks like, like everybody liked Challengers, because I felt like first and foremost Challengers was just an entertaining movie.
I fucking I can't
It's very
even-
important
Yeah.
for a movie to be just genuinely entertaining.
I will say, like, Challengers was one of my favorite movies last year, and I honestly couldn't tell you why. Like,
Yeah.
I really
It's just a
couldn't tell you
well-made
why.
movie, a
I
well-made, engaging
I really
movie.
enjoyed watching it. And
Yeah.
I've never seen, like, it kind of had like a love triangle thing that I've never really seen done like that before.
Yeah. But yeah, I wax and wane on Darren Aronofsky. I more often than not lean away from him, but I still end up watching all of his movies. And
This looks different.
it just looks fun.
The trailer looks very different than what I would expect from him.
It looks kind of reminiscent of like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah,
and,
it definitely seemed like more of like a
kind of.
more his stuff usually kind of makes you feel like claustrophobic, and
Yeah,
like I feel
very
like
much
this
so.
is
Shitty.
more like
yeah,
open
just
world.
shitty in general.
This is the open world version.
Yeah, and it looks fun. It looks like great characters, really great cast.
And I'm sorry, the lead
Austin Butler, Elvis
yeah.
Presley.
I still haven't seen the Elvis movie, but I saw him in the motorcycle, the bike riders.
I still want to
The
watch
Bike
that,
Riders.
man. I really do.
And
like,
in Dune
was-
2. He was great in
yeah,
Dune 2.
I think he's an up and comer for sure. Like
Yeah. So yeah, that's the big one. But Jaws is also getting a 50th
That's
anniversary.
exciting too. I wanted to make a point to do
re-release.
that.
Also, I saw like because I looked it up because I was curious because I want to go see some movies this weekend.
Yeah.
And like also available in 3D.
Yeah, it is showing in 3D.
Oh my god!
And I'm
Jaws
honestly
in 3D. Let's go.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
hoping
pretty
to
sweet,
see it in
actually.
3D.
Oh yeah, that's super exciting.
Yeah.
3D's cool now.
Yeah, there's a decent amount of showings, honestly, of the 3D version. I'm really hoping to catch it. That just sounds very fun. But I mean, it is odd because if you think about it, the majority of the movie is just people talking. So like, it's going to be a lot of people talking in 3D. But
Yeah.
I mean, modern 3D just makes everything look really cool and
Yeah.
like deep. So. Yeah, I'm excited.
I am too.
We are finally getting the Toxic Avenger. I think we've
Fuck
been
yeah.
talking about this movie since the podcast started.
Yeah,
Yeah, for like
Yeah.
3 years.
It's been out there. So
long time.
I really really want to see this. I think it's going to be
Very
a
excited
top
for it.
priority for me this weekend.
I hope there are more practical effects present in the movie than it appears to be from the trailer.
I just hope it's fun.
So it will be fun for sure.
Yeah. And then the last movie is a comedy called The Roses.
So just is that like supposed to be like the War of the Roses? Because I remember seeing that film years ago, and it sounded like the plot was the same.
Okay, so I don't know what the plot of The War of the Roses is, but I did earlier today see a sale page of movies on sale, and it was like catch up on what's in theaters, and it was like Jaws movies and Lilo and Stitch movies and Naked Gun movies, and then also The War of the Roses. And I was like, what? Is there a sequel to The War of the Roses? So apparently, yeah, it's like kind of a remake of that.
Having seen War of the Roses, watching the trailer for The Roses made me think that it was a remake of that same movie. It looked like exactly
the
same.
cast is Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman, Allison Janney, Andy Samberg, and Kate McKinnon. So I kind of just want to see it for the cast, really.
It's not a bad reason.
Unless it gets bad
mean-
reviews, but I mean, I think all of those actors are very entertaining and funny. It's directed by Jay Roach. Why does that sound familiar? But yeah, so like good shit to see in theaters. Honestly, even if you're just catching up on the past month or so, there's just really really good shit right now.
No, I've had conversations with people like, no, there's not that much good in theaters anymore. No, we're actually doing all right. There's a pretty consistent amount of good film present and available. So
yeah, I mean, like it's like good for everyone too. Like it doesn't really matter what genre. I mean, if you want horror, there's Jaws and Weapons. If you want
Weapons is a great horror film. It really is.
sci-fi, there's Superman and Toxic Avenger. You know, there's if you want action, there's Caught Stealing and Nobody 2. If you want comedy, there's The Naked Gun. I mean, yeah, go fucking see a movie.
Excited about the Spaceballs.
Yeah, that is
When that's gonna
that is
come.
very interesting.
Is that-
Oh, and then it looks like the following week, the only movie we're getting is The Conjuring sequel.
Oh no, thank you.
So I guess we'll have
God,
time
every
to
time I
catch up
see
on that
one
shit.
of those things, it's like stop. And this is like the last rites, right? So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be, should be the last one.
Yeah,
Stop.
you'd think.
No, that doesn't
Just
mean
stop.
that. That doesn't
I
mean
know.
that at all.
I hate that they're based on
Never forget.
Quote
real
unquote
people.
true events. Yeah,
they're
it's,
based on real people. They're not based on true events.
it
They're-
literally
they're
feels
just
exploitative when you're
I
like,
always say when it comes to horror movies, never forget that the fourth Friday the 13th was called the final chapter.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, not
Stop
interested. I'm
sometime.
done with the Conjuring movies. The third one I thought was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, how many Final Destinations have they made?
Yeah,
So
but that's
many.
Not enough.
Final Destination isn't, you know, like it can go forever because it's just a random. Well, I guess it did have some fucking super loose backbone of the
try.
story.
But you can only do that for so long,
Yeah.
and I think you'll have to realize at some point it's more fun to just not try and connect them. And just
Yeah,
like
for sure.
this happened somewhere else.
Whenever I hear Final Destination, I think of George Carlin had a bit about that.
May as well be Robot Chicken. Like, let's
Yeah.
get Robot Chicken Final Destination.
yeah,
George Carlin had a bit
honestly,
about
that'd be
That'd be
hilarious.
sweet, dude.
just the term Final Destination, about how it's like he's like, it doesn't make any sense. Like final's an extra word, you don't need it. all destinations are final. Like, that's the whole meaning of the word. If you haven't gotten to where you're going, then you're not there yet. Anyway,
go to theaters.
Movies.
is that it?
That's it.
I think so. On to
All
the
right.
pick.
I am making the picks for the next episode, which will be number 57.
Episode
And,
57.
So John just coming off of a director double feature, and my last pick was a director double feature. I am going to do yet another director double feature, and this time I have chosen director Michael Curtis.
Michael Bay.
Not Michael Bay, Michael Curtis. And we will be watching Angels with Dirty Faces. It's a 1938 classic with James Cagney.
Nice.
And maybe the most classic of American classics, 1942 Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart and
sweet.
Ingrid Bergman, who I think is the sexiest woman ever to be shown on film. Although she would be like 120 or some shit today, but whatever.
Yeah, that's
cool.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, so we haven't really touched on like some
noir
great classics, and
no, we need more of that.
We need some
sure.
silver screen shit. So here we are.
Yeah,
Nice,
awesome,
good picks.
All right, well that's going to be it. We will see you in a couple weeks for episode 57.